Okay, we're going to go into some fan mail here for the Concrete Jungle. A fan asking what the likelihood of Rulsan Provodnikov versus Manny Pacquiao would be. That's not a very likely fight to happen. Granted, they have the same promoter, Top Rank. They're both fighting and training under Freddie Roach and Wildcard Boxing Club. They both fought Timothy Bradley. However, they both have maintained over and over that they're good friends and they'd never fight each other. They're close in weight, but even them saying all that, it's business first and money talks at this point. The reality is Manny Pacquiao is 35 years old with a lot of mileage on him. He still has some good fights left in him, but we don't know exactly what type of caliber we have in Manny Pacquiao still as a fighter. I don't think the Brandon Rios fight is a very telling one of just how much he has left in the tank and how much more wear and tear his body can take. Provodnikov is 29 years of age, has also been in wars, but he's definitely the fresher of the two as far as their body goes and where they're at in boxing at this point. And I think Manny Pacquiao is just looking for the bigger paydays right now. Especially after the rather poor pay-per-view numbers that were posted after Rios Pacquiao. And right now, at this point in his career, Manny needs big money. And especially when you look at all the tax issues that he's facing both in the Philippines and in the United States. So I think that alone just is the main issue and reason why this fight is not very likely to happen. And it's style-wise, it's a good fight, and fans would want to see it, but it'd be a very risky fight for Pacquiao. And who knows how that fight would turn out, but I think we'd be getting ahead of ourselves a bit too far, even considering this fight happening, because this is not a big money fight. It's not a pay-per-view fight, considering Provodnikov is not a pay-per-view attraction. You can say that neither was Rios, but it was still Pacquiao carrying that card altogether, and it was a pay-per-view card considering the fact that it was his first comeback fight after a huge loss. But bottom line is, I don't see Provodnikov versus Pacquiao happening at all. And it's just one of those fights. It becomes a fantasy fight, and the fans can just go back and forth about what could have and what would have happened. But I think Manny Pacquiao will see who his team draws up for him in order to fight. Will the mega fight with Mayweather ever go down? Who knows? Like I said, the big question now is who he'll fight, given that he definitely needs to cover his tracks in terms of his finances regarding all these tax issues. As for Provodnikov, he's a hell of a fighter. He's a WBO light welterweight champion, and he'll give anybody a hell of a fight. And that's unfortunate for him. You know, same problem that he'll probably encounter that Paul Williams encountered. You know, where you're avoided even though you're a champion, and you pose too much risk to too little reward.